Hello, hello. This is Marie Journey, and I'm so excited, so excited. I got some great news. I have been invited to be a track leader at RecruitFest '09. Now, if you're in the recruiting industry, you may be like, so what? Why should I care? Well, to give you a slightly less biased opinion than my own, I'm going to go ahead and get Geoff Webb online. He's in charge of this shindig, and ask him a few questions as far as why you really should be there in Toronto. Join me. But first, some information for you. Let's talk to Geoff. I'd like to introduce Geoff Webb so he can tell us more about the conference. And I know we're all aware of the economy, so why would we even go to a recruiting conference this year? What's the value?
Okay, so thinking about that from a RecruitFest perspective, so I'm going to tell a couple of stories here, but really the value is the connection that you'll be making with within the recruiting community. A lot of us are members of recruiting blogs, are members of VRE, are members of SourceCon, or members of the various different networks that are out there. So RecruitFest gives you an opportunity to take that relationship offline and get to know those people a little bit better. So a good example is I met Jason Davis last year at RecruitFest 08 in September. Was the first time he and I actually met live. Although we live in the same city, we never actually chatted with each other. Over the course of months, I started to go over to his office. We had pizza together. We started to converse live, and now I'm organizing RecruitFest '09, and Jason and I are doing business together. It's very cool. If we look at it, we can say categorically that there have been tens of thousands of dollars worth of business that have been generated from RecruitFest, and from people who have gone to RecruitFest and who are now doing business together. So, that's the real value. In a down economy as well, RecruitFest is not a conference that's going to cost you a lot of money. It's the airfare, the hotel. We've gotten a great deal on it, and the price is pretty okay for most people's wallets.
Well, not only is it a wonderful networking opportunity, but I always like to know the latest tools and technologies, techniques, and let's just say that some of the top thought leaders in the industry are going to be there. So not only do you have the opportunity to network and, increase your bill rate or your connectivity or your network, but you're going to be able to learn something that you can take back to your desk to save time, save money, and make more hires. That's another reason I'm so excited. And as far as some of the thought leaders that's going to be there, can you tell us a little bit about the track leaders and why are they called that? Is that like a step up from being just a speaker? What is a track leader?
So it's a fairly different philosophy. RecruitFest is an unconference. It's not a conference. So we specifically got away from conferences where you sit in a chair, you listen to somebody, give you information, and then you walk away without knowing what to do with that information. So instead of having speakers, we have track leaders. Track leaders are basically facilitating a discussion that will be ongoing during the first day of the conference, and there'll be a lot more interaction within the actual rooms, so that when people walk away from those track leaders, they're getting lots of information and they're being able to solve their problems specifically. Some of the folks we have there, Marie Journey's coming. She's going to be a track leader. I hear she's very good. And we'll be talking on strategy and building strategy and making sure that your talent acquisition strategy is working for you. John Sumser's going to be there. Jenny DeVaughn is going to be there with Stephanie Lloyd. And Jerry Albright and Julia Stone will be leading a track together on for third-party recruiters, which is very exciting. They are basically saying, bring your laptop, and if you don't go out at the end of the day with a placement, then they'll be very upset. So that's kind of what we've got going on. And we just actually found out today that Jerry Crispin is going to be leading up the second day.
Really?
Jerry is he called me today. Yeah, Jerry's awesome. He's going to be talking about the candidate experience. So he's going to lead a session on the second day about building the best candidate experience. And we're going to have that actually in a park here in Toronto. The garbage strike is now officially over, so it won't smell bad, folks. When you come to Toronto, it's going to be nice and clean, as it always is.
And that brings a point. This is going to be one of the top global conferences, and as of last week, you could hitch a ride over or from England for just over $300. So, our friends over in England, please do join us. Or if you want to just make a full week of it, I recommend you come on to RecruitFest 09, then you head to Europe. What a great week.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Yes.
It's a great plan.
So please join us all. Be sure you bring your laptop and ready to rock. So thank you so much, Geoff, and it's such an honor to be there. And what time is it? We gotta give everybody a date so they can, save their money and book the flight.
Absolutely. It's September 23rd and 24th here in Toronto.
And how much is it gonna cost?
And it's, if you book your tickets before August 15th and use the discount code EARLYBIRD, you can get the tickets for $250 Canadian, which I guess works out to what?
Super value,
Yeah.
super value. And as Geoff had said, with all the connections and stuff, people are making tons of money from having attended RecruitFest 08. So, logically, you should be there. So I will talk at you later, and thank you so much. Bye.
All right. Take care.